Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR HALACHA. And here's a brand new HALACHA for you, and it's for Tuesday, 22nd day of January, 16th day of Shvat. Here we go. We're now going to go back to our regular set of laws that we were doing, which are the laws about shoes. Okay, so let's continue now. You know the bracha that you say on shoes is Baruch Atah Hashem Elokeinu melech haolam she'asa li kol tzarki. If you never heard of this before, you probably think I'm crazy. I don't mean that every time you put on your shoes, you make this bracha. It's in the morning. It's one of the set birchas hashachar, the brachas that you say each morning, and you say one for your shoes, you say one for waking up, you say one for your eyesight, and all that kind of stuff. And anyway, the one called She'asa li called Sarki, God has given me all of my needs, made for me all of my needs. That's the bracha for your shoes. Now, but you don't say them when you put them on. You say them in the regular list of the Birchas HaShachar, all together in one group when you say all the Birchas HaShachar. That's the way the rabbis wanted it. If you say them kind of helter-skelter all over the place, one when you rub your eyes and one when you get out of bed, and it would get all kind of crazy. So the rabbis felt it would be a good idea to say them all together as one group, the way we say them in shul. So anyway, She'asa li kol tzarki is the one for your shoes. Why is it? Why are shoes called all of your needs? So the Chachma Shlomo says that it's because the Gemara says that a person should sell everything he's got in order to get himself a good pair of shoes. So having a good pair of shoes is like everything you got. I'm not making that up. That's what the Chachma Shlomo says. The Gemara considers it that important to wear proper shoes. So therefore, when you have proper shoes, it's like you have everything. The others say, the Ben Ish Chai is one of them, he says that we say She'asa li kol tzarki on shoes because shoes enable you to be able to go and get all of your other needs, because basically most of us can't go outside until we got our shoes on. So the question would be, do you say the bracha of She'asa li kol tzarki on Tisha B'Av and Yom Kippur when we don't wear our regular, normal, ordinary leather shoes? So most of the poskim say yes. Most of the poskim say She'asa li kol tzarki is a bracha that you recite even when you're wearing unusual shoes on Tisha B'Av and Yom Kippur. If you daven out of a Lubavitch sitter, I happen to know that because I daven out of a Lubavitch sitter, and you will not see She'asa li kol tzarki on the list for Tisha B'Av or Yom Kippur because we don't wear our regular leather shoes. Now, on to our next shoe law, and that is Kohanim. When Kohanim go up for duchening, the word duchan means platform. When they go up to the platform to say Birkas Kohanim, the priestly blessing to all of the Jewish people, they don't wear shoes. The reasons for them not wearing shoes are going to surprise you. One is based on the Gemara in Sota, which says that if Kohanim wore shoes when they went up to the duchan to say Birkas Kohanim, what could happen is a Kohen could have a shoelace rip soon before, and he'd be all busy with that, and he would end up not going up. He would be absent from the Birkas Kohanim. Some people might realize that he was absent and then spread a bad rumor that he's not a fit Kohen to be up on the Duchan. So they didn't want that to happen to anybody, so they said, I know this sounds unusual if you've never heard it before, so they said no shoes during Birkas Kohanim. Second reason is because they wanted to spare the tzibur, the congregation, the sight of watching the Kohanim go up there with shoes in the, I think nowadays our shoes are kind of pretty and we all polish them and everything, but that's not how it used to be. So that became the custom forever, that shoes aren't so pretty, and when you look at a line of people standing at you, you'll see all their dirty shoes. And so the Mishnah Berurah says this, so no shoes at Duchanim. Shulchan Aruch Harav says that, and others, that you should make sure to put your shoes out of sight, so that you won't have that problem of everybody looking at the lineup of shoes during Birchas Kohanim. Thanks for logging on, and log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.